Hi Aggies, my name's Lilly, and today we invited our studio seniors to participate in our studio time capsule. We're going to be sharing our memories and giving advice while creating a time capsule that we're going to keep locked until 2035. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and for the time capsule, I brought this little capsule with little tiny objects. First off is a pin from the 30th anniversary Egghead collection. I brought this because it was like one of the major projects that I worked on at Aggie Studios, and it helped me learn different videography techniques that I think have helped me for my future. I also brought a sticker from the first video that I directed, so it was also a really good memory, and I got to get closer with the reporters and like make a stronger community here at Aggie Studios. I also brought this little frog eraser. It's been in my room for like ever since I got here at UC Davis, and a frog has low-key been my spirit animal throughout my journey here at UC Davis.
Hey Aggies, I'm Florie, and I brought this bag of Earl Grey tea. This is basically what got me through all of college, every single morning, cup of tea before I leave the house. I also have a bunch of these in the office currently, and whenever I'm stressed or just like tired, grab one of these and it'll change your life. So yeah, I really enjoyed college. I'm really sad that I'm leaving, but I had a good time. This bag represents, I think, probably me in my future too. In 5 or 10 years, I probably will still be drinking this tea.
So this is from a bouquet of flowers that I got from my first ever performance here at UC Davis. It was a singing performance, and I don't know, it was just so special for me.
Hi, my name is Alejandra, and what I brought for our box today is a newspaper clipping from the California Aggie, and it is called Freak Bob and the Bobbers. Chop off that hair, and it is by my friend Allison. We met in the dorms here, and this clip just kind of shows that I was able to build a community here, not only in Aggie Studios, but also through the dorms, through the socials that I've been through. And there's a special clip in here that she put for me. Again, this just kind of showed how much of a community I built at Davis, and I just really wanted to put this in here, and in 10 years, hopefully I remember Allison and Aggie Studios and all the people that brought me to where I am today.
Hello, my name is Yadira, and the item I brought was Hojin's set list. And the reason I brought it was because Hojin is one of my favorite artists, and if it wasn't for my friend Alejandra, I don't think I would have ever gotten this set list. She knew how much I loved his music, so I was so glad that she gave it to me. One of my favorite songs, or used to be, like my #1 song, was Hold Me, and now it's I Could Be Forever.
Hi, my name is Giancarlo Castillo, and I have brought this padlock with me. I have had this since my freshman year of high school, and I have basically used this to lock up everything from lockers to skateboards, and yeah, things like that.
My name is Perla. I'm 21 years old. I'm graduating June 2025, June 15th, Sunday, 9 a.m. This is my time capsule. It's just a playing card with a mountain goat. I have a good memory associated with this. Shout out Florie, behind the cam. Florie, thank you for giving this to me. And then I'll think about the collage night.
Hi, my name is Giselle, and for the time capsule, I decided to bring this 20 Mexican peso bill. It was given to me by my uncle during my last trip to Mexico, which I want to say was the summer after my freshman year. So I've had this for basically my whole time here, and I brought it today because being at UC Davis has really helped me connect more with my culture, with my heritage. The Chicano department here is amazing, and they taught me so much history and knowledge that I didn't know before. And I feel like, especially in the times that we're living in now, it's important to understand and acknowledge the history behind the country and all of the communities and people that have resided in it.
Hi, I'm Trish, and my item is a Polaroid of me and Gun Rock. I chose it because this was actually my first encounter with Gun Rock, and shortly after we were dancing. So yeah, very fun memory.
Hi, my name is Audrey, and I brought this little canvas painting. I actually painted it the summer before I went to college, and it's been hanging in like every room that I've been in Davis, if that makes sense. So when I first moved into my dorm, this was hanging there, and then when I moved out into the apartments, it was also there. And now that I'm a senior, it's hanging also on my bedroom wall, so I felt like this would be a good encapsulation of a thread that has been pulled through these past 4 years at Davis.
Hi, I'm Squid, and I brought a letter for my future self, and one advice I have is just take care of yourself before academic stuff.
I joined Aggie Studios my 3rd year of college, and I wish I joined earlier. You don't have to join a big club like Aggie Studios or ASUCD, but I just hope that any freshman out there, anyone that transfers in, join something with longevity, not just an internship, but something where you're able to make friends as soon as you get here, because that's what's going to build that community for you. And just like join something, even if it's a frat, even if it's sorority, even if you have to pay, like just join something, please. So that's my advice, and I hope you guys get something out of it.
One piece of advice for all of these Aggies at Davis is to put yourself out there. I don't think I would have met Alejandra if I didn't like put myself out there or like talk to her in class, and I definitely wouldn't have built a community at Aggie Studios. Actually, Alejandra was the one that forced me to join Aggie Studios, so I wouldn't be in Aggie Studios if it wasn't for her. So yeah.
To anyone who is searching for community, to just keep trying. It's never too late. I think a lot of the times when people reach their 3rd year, they think that that's kind of it, and they won't be able to really find new people and like connect with more communities around in Davis. So I would say to keep trying. I've talked to people who are 3rd years and still looking for that community, and I would just say to just show up as much as you can for yourself, because it will pay off in the end, I promise.
And lastly, I have like a little message for all y'all, which is to make good content and memories. This is because like usually I'm a pretty shy person, and throughout my years here at UC Davis, I felt like I couldn't make connections. But by being in groups like Aggie Studios and other ones that I've participated in, I usually go in with the idea of like, if I do it for the video, it's not embarrassing. Do it for the content. So if you just think of it that way, then life isn't that embarrassing, and it's more fun, and you're able to make more connections that way. So yeah.
My advice for college students is to try something new. It's going to be scary, it's going to be, intimidating, but don't allow your fears to prevent you from new experiences or opportunities.
Be yourself and really not think too hard about what other people think about you, because I think that would just get in the way of your potential and you basically just being the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. So, yeah.
Piece of advice for up-and-coming Aggies: don't be studious all the time. The first 3 years I spent being studious, and I'm trying to cram everything into my last year. Have fun. Don't do work all the time. Please, don't do work all the time.
My advice for the future, for future seniors and I guess the future of time, is to stay silly, have fun. College can be really fun if you put yourself out there and make it fun, so don't take it too seriously.
And I guess my advice to you guys is to take a history class. I feel like there's so much history that is
erased or that we don't talk about enough. And I feel like I said, especially in the times that we're in, it's important to be aware and to spread correct knowledge about the country. But yeah.
My one piece of advice would be to try and have fun because these 4 years go by really fast.
Well, it's funny how things go in a full circle. I actually did my first studio shoot in this room. Right now we're in the MU basement. This used to be where IGTV, our studio, used to be. But yeah, it's funny how things change. I remember being so nervous in front of a camera. I didn't really know what to say. Low-key was cut out of the video. Just kidding. But I don't know. I enjoy Aggie Studios, and I'm glad it was like a core piece of my college experience.
I'm Florie.
I'm Squid.
I'm Alejandra.
My name is Yadira.
I'm Giancarlo.
I'm Perla.
My name is Giselle.
My name is Trish.
My name is Audrey.
I'm Melissa.
My name's Lilly.
And stay tuned for all things Aggie.